Thank you for giving us an opportunity to present our work on the latest tool, START. It is a Sanskrit teaching, annotation, and research tool. It's an exploration to bring the tradition and technology together. We are all familiar, we have been talking about the wisdom that exists in Sanskrit texts. And despite being 8 centuries old, there is an overgrowing interest we see in understanding these profound texts. And in order to understand these texts, several computational tools were developed by various groups, research groups. And these tools are being used by students. But then we found that just these tools are not enough. People are interested in reading certain texts such as Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads or Mahabharata, etc. So they needed a kind of e-readers, and such one e-reader was one reader which was very in a friendly manner. It was published by Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan a few years ago by which was edited by Professor Kutumba Shastriji. When I saw that book, in that book, the shloka was given, Sangshepa Ramayanam shloka was given, then its padacheda, and then anvaya, samasa, vicheda, padaparichaya, and translation in other languages were given. And then when I saw that book, I immediately thought that this can be put in a better way in electronic form. And during that time, Anil helped me in bringing it in an e-reader format. So we had this first e-reader way back in 2007, which was a book converted into an electronic format so that we can access, hide and show the information, access the information at various levels. So that was a kind of interactive display. Then we thought we should have such e-readers for other texts as well. And we continued developing e-readers for texts such as Bhagavad Gita, etc. These e-readers, the information that was available was something which was very useful as a gold data for the researchers. And then, how to go back? Okay. And then we noticed that suppose now I need to develop a new e-reader, there are some limitations in the existing tools. In fact, we did some experiments. It was during the COVID time. We were teaching Sanskrit using the computational tools. And at that time, we had given some shlokas to students for analysis purpose. And okay. So we had given some shlokas to the students for analysis purpose, and then we noticed that the students were were finding it difficult to use these tools to create a kind of annotated text for a given shloka. So by annotated text, I mean, given a shloka, they were supposed to do the sandhi vicheda, they were supposed to do the samasa analysis, and then also the karaka analysis, etc. And all this analysis is to be presented in a format which is similar to co-NLL format. So people were finding it difficult to place it in a proper format, etc., because the tools were not that user-friendly. teachers were also trying to use these tools, but they were not happy because they wanted few extra features in these tools. The user interface. So I'm talking about now only the user interface. The backend tools are working fine, but the user interfaces are not friendly enough for teachers, friendly enough for annotators. They were not friendly enough for the Indology researchers or even the computational linguists who would like to use such gold data for any further purpose. And this was the motivation behind building these tools. So we needed a new platform. We looked at various platforms that are available for other languages also. There are various platforms like Gate and many others are there. You can see the list in our paper. We looked at all those existing platforms which are there for developing the annotated data for any particular language, natural language. And we noticed that these are not good for Sanskrit. Because in Sanskrit, what we also want is not just one analysis, but multiple analysis in certain cases. If the shloka is, if there is a shlesha in the shloka, or it is also possible that at the back end, if we have a machine and machine makes some mistakes, then we need to have a kind of system where user can correct those, annotator can correct those by just bringing in the looking at the other possible analysis that machine has produced. Typically, all the existing computational tools for other languages, they produce only one analysis. Whereas here we are producing all possible analysis and we want users to select from those analysis. Instead of asking the user to give his own analysis, we prefer him to select from the existing analysis. So we wanted a platform which is good for annotation, which is, and once this is annotated, the data is annotated, we would like to build e-reader automatically out of it. And also we wanted it something good for teaching purpose also. So from all these points of view, we decided to go for a new architecture where we will have Samsadhani and Heritage Platform as the backend. The SCL tools is a misnomer. It is an API. The APIs will be here. So we have the Samsadhani and Heritage Platform. Here are the APIs. They are at the back end. And we have the interface where there will be a dashboard for annotators, dashboard for teachers, there will be a content management system, and there is a user management and dashboard for Indologists. At present, still this is not developed, so we will not talk anything about it, but about the user management, content management, and the dashboard for teachers, we will talk about these. I think instead of explaining the features like this, it's better if we give a demo. So Anil will give a demo for this.